This is a 20 centimeter pleater hook and tape. With this 20 centimeter pleater hook and tape, we can create different curtain headings. We can create a 3 pleat, just a normal 3 pleat, a pinch pleat, a fan pleat, a 2 pleat, and a goblet. When making the pinch pleat curtain, you go about it the same way you would when making any other curtain. First of all, you fold over your lining and fabric together. I prefer ironing it. Make sure that your lining is neatly in the fold, and that's prepared. You then pin your tape to the curtain. I prefer pinning all my 20 centimeter tapes, eyelet tapes, Kirsch tapes, because I'm then sure that I will get a very neat finish. I pin it in this way and make sure that my material is lying nice and flat and straight. Just a small hint. When sewing your curtain tapes, being this tape, Kirsch tape, eyelet tape, ensure that you do not have too much pressure on this foot. Release the pressure if it's too tight. How do I know what is the correct pressure? Place a piece of paper underneath the foot of this machine and then adjust this knob. Adjust it until you can pull the paper. You can see the paper is tight at the moment. I cannot move it from this foot. Adjust it until I'm able to literally pull the paper. Look, I can pull this paper from underneath my foot. I like to even adjust it a little bit more. And I've now sewn this tape to the curtain. You can see how beautiful and flat and very neat this product looks at the top, with no effort whatsoever. I'm now going to demonstrate the making of your 2 pleat. Use 3 individual legs, push them in from the bottom. I just normally turn that up a bit. Do it from here, it's easier. 1, 2, 3. Then I use this arm. Make sure that you've got the right side to the top. I use this arm. That is the correct side, up. And now push this one in from there. And I just push the 2 together so that this little hook will clip into that. You can note I'm not pushing this right against the tape there. It's easier for me to work in this position. Just push it in. Push it in. Push it up. Into the holding device. Turn your hook sideways. Slip it in. And there's your 2 pleat. Run your fingers through the 2 pleat. Fold it nicely. A few times. And there's a perfect 2 pleat. Perfect 2 pleat. That took me less than 20 seconds to do. To do a 3 pleat, I would use 4 legs. I can either skip a pocket, depending on how much fabric I want to use, or start directly in this pocket. For this purpose, I'll skip one. One. Insert the leg into the arm. Just be firm. Your hook can't break. Push it in. There we are. You can pull this out as far as you want to. Push it in. Just make sure that the fabric is neatly in between each leg. Hook it in. There. And within 20 seconds, I've got a 3-pleat. Just run your fingers through it, neaten it off, rub it a little tight, and there I've got my perfect 3-pleat. Then with this 3-pleat, if I pinch it down there, I've turned it into a pinch pleat. If I want to pinch it up there, I'm simply just pulling this apart, stroking it a few times. I've turned it into a fan pleat. Now I'll demonstrate the making of a goblet. I only use 2 legs. Insert this one in the pocket, skip one pocket, and insert the second one into its pocket. Once again, the same arm, you're going to clip it into that one, that hook there, and that gap there, on the 2 outsides. Push it in. Take this one, push it in. There, it's in place. You now take your goblet insert and insert it into the goblet. Push your goblet insert until it's literally in line with your holding device. Turn it around, and there is a perfect goblet. You can now fold it in and catch that area by hand. Now this goblet, once again, took me less than 30 seconds to make. No more measuring, having to measure accurately, having to pinch this by hand. So a normal pinch pleat made by hand will take you up to between 20 and 30 minutes. This, guaranteed within 2 minutes, you should have a pinch pleat completed. Goblet, within your 15 minutes, you've made the goblet. Take another minute to stitch it down there, and within 2 minutes, you've got a goblet, you've got a pinch pleat, without having to measure and do all the handwork, saving you loads of time. Loads and loads. You'll be saving at least, I would say, 15 to 20 minutes on each pleat. Now you can imagine, on 4 drops of curtains, it will give you a minimum of 2 hours saving time in your workshop. Then, lastly, this is the little hook that you would use to hang your curtain with. What you would do, it's got two clips, this hook. Hook it in, twist it, and clip it in. And there, your curtain is ready to hang. Just lastly, I'm going to show you my sample again. The same tape, the same hook, gave me a 3-pleat. I pinched it, pinch pleat. I pinched it here in the center, fan pleat, a 2 pleat, and a goblet. Now once you've pinched it, you can sew the most exquisite buttons on here, or beadwork, do beadwork, whatever you wish to do to enhance this pleat.